Hi, paper thinkers! I'm super excited to share the Supernote LAMY Special Edition set with you today. The theme, Crystal Clear Thinking, really resonates with me because I've experienced the kind of mental clarity they're talking about using the Supernote. When I decided to buy the A5X 2 years ago, I had a lot of reasons for choosing it. If you're curious, I'll link the video where I go through them here. But the major benefit that really surprised me was how much it inspired me to journal more consistently, a habit I couldn't stick to when I used pen and paper, and how much it's contributed to the clarity I have now. Before we dive in, I want to thank Supernote for sending me this set. No strings attached. They just wanted me to share it with you. And as always, my opinions are 100% my own. So let's take a closer look at this set. This metal box is inspired by the metal components inside the Nomad and the LAMY pen. There is some foam padding here to make sure that the set gets to you in perfect condition. This parchment paper is a nice touch. It shows the intricate inner workings of the Supernote Nomad Crystal Edition, as well as the LAMY Vista Safari pen. Here's a closer look. Next is the Supernote Nomad Crystal Edition. This is really cool. I didn't realize that the clear back also extended to the edges of the Supernote Nomad, and how nice it would look in person. It really is crystal clear, pun intended, but also accurate. And we'll take a closer look at this Supernote in a moment. There is some additional padding here to make sure that it is safe in transit. A white vegan leather folio. It feels really nice in the hand. And on the back, the logos for Supernote and LAMY have been printed. And I'm glad, especially with this white folio, that it is stain resistant, and if necessary, it can be cleaned with low concentration alcohol or foam cleaner. And it comes with directions on how to attach the Nomad to the folio using these heavy-duty magnets, and a pen loop is included. Stickers, and a reminder that the clear back of the Nomad is prone to scratches, so it's best to keep it protected in the folio. And a quick start guide. Available in English, Chinese, and Japanese. They also include a screwdriver in case you need to remove the screws in the back to access the components inside. And a right angle charging cable with a USB-A connector. I hope in the future they'll also consider including a charging cable that has a USB-C connector to make it easier to charge with newer devices. It also comes with the LAMY Vista Safari pen. This is a new pen in the Supernote lineup. Let's put it together. The design of this pen is inspired by the LAMY Safari fountain pen, as well as the Supernote Nomad, with the ability to see inside. It comes with a ceramic nib like all the other Supernote pens, and that means that it doesn't wear down and it will not need to be replaced. And if you prefer a lighter pen, you may like this one. It weighs in at 21 grams, which is equivalent to 0.74 ounces. For reference, the Heart of Metal pen is 32.5 grams, which is equivalent to 1.14 ounces. And if you like to write without the cap, it's even lighter because the cap actually has a metal component in it, which is adding to the weight. But all in all, it's still a pen on the lighter side. I'm looking forward to trying out this pen, but first I'm going to attach the folio to the Nomad. It is very secure. you don't have to worry about your Nomad falling out. Opening the folio, I noticed that there is a bit of a rise on this side, so that when you write on it, it's going to be a little bit at an angle if you like to fold your folio back. I had the A5X and that had a little bit of a rise, but it wasn't really that noticeable to me. This is a little bit more, but it should still be fine. I just went through the onboarding process. If you'd like to see what that looks like, you can check out my unboxing Manta video. I'll link it here. I'm really curious what the writing experience will be like because the Nomad has a glass e-ink screen, which is a little bit different than the flexible e-ink screen that Manta and the A5X have. Let's try it out. It's a really nice writing experience. I can feel the slight hardness of the glass e-ink screen. I would compare it to writing on a piece of paper on a table. Like the Manta, it has the Feel Right To film. It also has 300 ppi, which lets text and images appear sharper and clearer. I also like the pen loop design. If I'm actively using the Supernote and know I'll need the pen again in a moment, I can easily keep it in a ready state. One thing I forgot to mention earlier about this pen is that it doesn't come with a side button, but I don't really mind because I like using the eraser gesture on the left sidebar. Overall, this is a really nice set. I'm excited to take the Nomad on the go with me. I've used the A5X and the Manta out and about, but not as often as I'd like because of their larger size. I'll share more thoughts on the Nomad and the LAMY pen once I've had a bit more time with them. I'll leave a link to the set in the description below if you want to check it out. Also, I'd love to hear what you think about the Nomad and LAMY pen. Drop a comment and let me know. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new video. See you in the next one.